No, we've got all that methodology down. Samit Patra, you wanted to come.
First, Rahul, just a second, Rahul, please, can I complete?
To the people.
See, I believe somewhere down the line they have overlooked the democratic structure, the established democratic structure. Anyone knows, Rahul also knows that democracy is a layered structure. We have the talukas, we have the districts, and then we have the center. You should have put a public redressal system which redresses all the things tire by tire, and then gradually the problem which falls within the no solution zone comes to the chief minister. There's a famous saying, lighter note again, God cannot be present everywhere, so he had mother created. Chief minister cannot be present at every home, so he had all the paraphernalia of MLAs, councillors and officers created. Why don't you follow that system? Thirdly, today you agree that applied technology is the most important and essential means. Why not follow the Gujarat Swagat methodology? It is about applied technology. It has been awarded by the United Nations Organization.
Okay, Rahul Mehra wants to come back on that. Go ahead, Rahul.
You know, this is a short-term measure, or because we are 2 weeks old and people are sick and tired of the old administration and the old political form in which the governance structure was there. This is by no means a medium and a long term. In the medium and the long term, we have a concept of Swaraj, which is that people don't need to come to the secretariat or the chief minister to resolve problems. People will resolve their own issues and will resolve their own problems at their own end, and that is what we are committed to. And in the days to come, you will see that not only the Lokayukt or the Delhi Lokpal, but also the Swaraj, which is decentralization of power, will come into fore. We will pass these laws, and therefore this is what we are aiming at. By no means setting up call centers or embracing technology can be a long-term solution to it.
Okay, so that's one thing we've spoken about. The other major issue that the Aam Aadmi Party now has to deal with, Rahul Mehra, is the very disparate ideologies which have come together, and the failure, many would say, of the Aam Aadmi Party in projecting a cohesive front when it comes to particular policies. And case in point, of course, is Mr. Prashant Bhushan. We've seen the second example where now he's spoken of a referendum for Naxal affected areas. How do you deal with that? How do you answer people when they have doubts about exactly what is your policy when you have such competing views coming up from prominent members?
See, we do have competing views, but I think in this particular case, it's a distorted news. Please go and check the facts as to how it all started. Prashant Bhushan has never said this. I'm going on record to say that Prashant Bhushan never said anything about what you're referring to as far as the Naxal issue is concerned. So we completely dismiss that, and there is something which has been misreported which needs to be corrected.
All right, Shiv Vishwanathan, is this just as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, there is no harm if you have different views within the party. I mean, a lot of other parties also have had similar problems and they've passed it off as internal democracy. Why not give the AAP the same benefit of doubt?
They won't. You see, because to a certain extent, the Aam Aadmi is an open experiment. It's a party, but it's also a collection of very interesting eccentrics. They're not going to agree with each other. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some adjustment. But let's be clear, rather than the artificial unanimity of the Congress or the kind of monotony that the BJP imposes on us, here is debate. Here is internal debate. And here is something exciting and open. I think, while as a performance, sometimes it's comic and sometimes it's dismal, I think you're seeing democracy being remade. And that's brilliant.
This is democracy, Samit Patra. Why don't you just accept it? When you have differences between the tallest leaders of your party, when LK Advani speaks out about the reinduction of B.S. Yadurappa, you pass it off as internal democracy. Why can't Prashant Bhushan have the same internal democracy in his party?
Yes, they are entitled to have internal democracy. They are entitled to have differences of opinion. Every political party is entitled to have that. But none of these differences of opinions, none of these ideas can be anti-nationalistic ideas. None of them can speak of giving away Kashmir. None of them can speak about playing with the security of the nation. And that is what this man called Prashant Bhushan is doing in the party. We cannot tolerate one who speaks against the country. I'm so sorry that we are debating Mr. Prashant Bhushan with a tinge of respect in my voice. No, I'm not going to tolerate. Anyone who is going to speak about a referendum on Kashmir, I'm not going to respect that person. Anyone who says that Naxals are to be inducted in a political system,
No, but the party is not endorsing his view. All they're saying
so why is the person in the party?
Differing views.
No, I asked Rahul Mehra, why is the person in the party? He is airing anti-Indian views and the party distances itself from the views, then
What
why
anti-Indian
is the
views?
person in the party? Why he's not outside the party?